My name is Richard Logan and I am the beach hunter. I'm here to explore the best beaches in the unique Spanish Canary Island of Fuerteventura and show you how breathtakingly beautiful they are. I will help you find an unforgettable beach holiday and discover the one that suits your taste. I've spent years researching beaches, either through visiting them or reading about them online and in books. Firstly, some facts about Fuerteventura. Fuerteventura is the second largest of the Canary Islands, after Tenerife. Yet it only takes 3 hours to drive from the north to the south. Situated in the Atlantic Ocean, it is the least developed of the Canary's bigger 4 well-known islands and has pleasant weather all year round. The island has won the prize for the oldest Canary Island, with a ripe old age of around 20 million years, originating from a volcanic eruption. Its volcanic history is the reason for the dramatic landscape, shaped by lava and strong winds. And travelling around the island feels like you have landed on the moon. Fuerteventura was made a UNESCO Biosphere Reserve in 2009 for its unique nature and is widely recognised for its effort to develop sustainable tourism practices. Sea turtles come to the beach to nest and hatch, and dolphins can be seen swimming along the coastline. There are apparently more goats than people on the island. Fuerteventura, described in a single word: beaches. It is a holiday paradise for beach lovers, sun worshippers and water sports enthusiasts. The greatest attraction is without doubt over 150 kilometres of incredible beaches and the blue seas. The characteristics of the beaches differ widely along the island, meaning there is something for everyone. It has some of the finest, award-winning, fine white sand in the whole of Spain, Canary Islands and Europe. Some places to see and things to do on the island. Betancurria is a small town on the west of the island with a natural, artistic and cultural heritage, and was the original capital. It remained capital of Fuerteventura until 1834, when ACUA became capital, changing again in the 19th century to Puerto del Rosario. Coming up on this video are some great photos and insight and ratings of the best beaches as we count down to the #1 beach in Fuerteventura. Each one will be rated out of 20, split between 4 different categories, a maximum of 5 marks for each one. And here are the 4 categories and some of Fuerteventura's other beaches. Number 1, has the beach got that wow factor? with its appearance and ambience. Number 2, facilities and amenities. This includes accessibility, getting there, toilets, parking, disabled facilities, sunbeds, restaurants, bars, shaded areas, crowds, and the size of the beach. Number 3, quality of sea sand and cleanliness. This includes safety, colour of the sea, softness, and colour of the sand. And is the beach well maintained? Number 4, surroundings and scenery. La Paride Bay is 900 metres long, with light coloured and fine sand. All those who just want to spend a relaxing day at the beach and can survive without restaurants and amenities, which are in the village above, will find it an enchanting place in the shadow of its enormous cliffs and breathtaking sunsets. Since the beach is situated on the west coast, there is always a torrential surge and a current, and is unsuitable for bathing. Nevertheless, it is fascinating. The rather surreal sandstone cliffs and the crashing of the waves makes for a real spectacle. Surfers in particular can enjoy the near perfect conditions. Fuerteventura Beach, Costa CALMA. This is the beach which appears in almost all the tourist leaflets and is 17 continuous miles running down the southeast coast of the island. In reality, Fuerteventura is made up of many bright white beaches. PLAYA de Costa CALMA is an all-rounder among the beaches of Fuerteventura and has much to offer to its visitors. Its idyllic shoreline invites you to stroll along the 2 kilometres of white sand, admiring the impressive views of a coastline of this authentic oasis. It has an excellent range of services available, which give the beach its character, and for those looking for action, there are various sporting activities. At the southern tip of the west coast is the most breathtaking beach in the whole of Fuerteventura, Confetti. This very remote, incredible, unspoilt beach stretches for over 10 kilometres and is situated in the shadow of the majestic mountain range of Handia, the highest mountains of the island. In spite of the rather adventurous 20-kilometre long dirt track journey needed to get here, this is a highlight for all nature lovers. The isolated, beautiful place is #1 beach of the island on TripAdvisor. The Beach Hunters ratings for Confetti Beach. #1, the wow factor. After the dirt track trek, you arrive at a peaceful place. The landscape is out of this world, with mountains overlooking this huge long beach. It's a 5 out of 5. #2, facilities and amenities. The only amenities is a restaurant 5 minutes drive above the beach. So Confetti will sadly not score high on marks, but it could be one of the last untouched places on earth. I'd give it a 1 out of 5. #3, quality of sea, sand and cleanliness. The sea is very choppy with strong currents and is not suitable for swimming or water sports. The sand is a rusty colour and a hard texture on this massive, natural, unmaintained beach. I'd give it 4 out of 5. #4, surroundings and scenery. Confetti is all about the scenery. It's breathtaking, amazing, and it makes you escape from busy tourist resorts. It's definitely a 5 out of 5. The Beach Hunters' total marks for Confetti Beach is 15 out of 20. Situated on the northwest corner of Fuerteventura is an array of beautiful white flower-like sandy beaches around calm turquoise lagoons filled with marine life. El Cotillo looks set to become the newest tourist resort on the island. The main reason is the fantastic miles of beaches and lagoons that lie close to this rustic coastal little fishing village. La Concha is one of the best known beaches in Fuerteventura for its beauty, quality, and is the pearl of El Cotillo. The Blue Flag Beach in 2011, of only 200 metres in length, is close to the town with incredible sea views and amazing sunsets. This distinctive beach in the shape of a half moon is sheltered by a natural lava reef, so enjoys gentle waves. The Beach Hunters ratings for Playa La Concha. #1, the wow factor. It is an impressive sandy bay with calm turquoise waters, but it can get busy at peak times and it is not well signposted. Give it a 4 out of 5. #2, facilities and amenities. The beach is just outside the town with good parking facilities, toilets including disabled, and a cafe bar above the beach. Also a 4 out of 5. #3, quality of sea sand and cleanliness. The beach is a flower-like sand, calm waters for swimming. It is ideal for families and it is well maintained. I'd give it a 5 out of 5. Number 4, surroundings and scenery. It is nothing spectacular, with views to the town and the car park. I'd give it a 2 out of 5. The beach hunter's total marks for PLAYA La Concha is 15 out of 20. Playa de Sotavento is part of the large beach of Sotavento on the Handia Peninsula and is 5 kilometres long, one of the longest, widest beaches on Fuerteventura. It is divided into 2 sections, Playa Risco del Paso and Playa Barça.
I could stay like this, forever following you. Just don't get too far, and I'll be right where you are. You're a dream that I could finally see. I just want us to always be, to always be.
Risco del Paso is one of the most beautiful beaches in Europe and the island's most famous beach. It is a real highlight for all Fuerteventura visitors and will score well in any international comparison. The dramatic change of scenery with the tides is spectacular. A seemingly never-ending sandy area at low tide and a lagoon saltwater lake with an enormous sandbank spit at high tide. Playa Risco del Paso. Number 1, the wow factor. The vast, incredible size of the beach makes it spectacular. Due to different levels of the sand, it creates spits and lagoons at different tidal times, creating a most amazing beach, and it's definitely a 5 out of 5. Number 2, facilities and amenities. It's an easy drive to the beach by car, with ample parking behind the beach. There is only one toilet, costing €1. It's an activity beach, so there are no sunbeds for relaxing. You need to bring your own food and drink, as there are no cafes. It is a water sports and walkers paradise, and I give it a 3 out of 5. Number 3, quality of sea sand and cleanliness. Due to the different levels, the sand has different textures. The lagoons and sea are great for paddling, but the clear sea does have strong currents. The beach is spotlessly clean. It's a 4 out of 5. Number 4, surroundings and scenery. The mountain background, colossal beach and lagoons are a real treat and will leave visitors speechless. Has to be a 5 out of 5. The Beach Hunters total marks for Playa, Risco, Del Paso is a 17 out of 20. The main tourist resort in Handia is Morro Arbla and home to an epic 4-kilometre beach on the south end of the island. Here you will find an enormous white sand beach with tranquil waters. It has now grown into one of the biggest holiday resorts for German tourists on the island, and it has something for everyone. The Beach Hunters ratings for Morro Arbla. Number 1, the wow factor. The miles of golden sand go on forever. It is perfect for walkers. The beach is an incredible size, so there is never a chance of overcrowding. It's a 5 out of 5. Number 2, facilities and amenities. It is easy to get to by car and bus. You're spoilt for choice for restaurants and beach bars. There are plenty of water sports and amenities on this huge beach. At present, there are around 16,000 sunbeds. Again, it's a 5 out of 5. Number 3, quality of sea sand and cleanliness. The sand is beautiful and easy on your feet, and the blue seas are ideal for water sports due to the windy conditions. The beach is well maintained to a very high standard. I'd give it 4 out of 5. Number 4, surroundings and scenery. There are many hotels and restaurants all the way along the beachfront. Also, it's a 4 out of 5. The Beach Hunters total ratings for Morro Arbla out of 20 is an impressive 18. Nearby the town of Coroleco, there are several beaches, creating a popular holiday resort. The miles of sandy beaches are amongst the top 25 in Europe, and it's located on the northeast tip of the island. Here British families mix in a resort that is also a real Spanish town, with locals, surfers and windsurfers from all over the world. For more tail space, head 5 kilometres south to Playa Grande, which boasts one of the most spectacular white sand beaches in Europe. Surrounded by an incredible landscape filled with protected dunes, stretching for 6 miles and bordering a national park. It's hardly surprising that some of the dunes nearby are used for fashion photo shoots and TV advertisements. The Beach Hunters' total ratings for Playa Grande. Number 1, the wow factor. I'm overwhelmed by the beauty and size of this white fine beach and the turquoise waters. It is one of the best beaches I have ever seen, and it is a must-see. It's definitely a 5 out of 5. Number 2, facilities and amenities. It's easy to get to by car, and there are lots of parking. There are many restaurants, bars, toilets, disabled facilities, and there are lots of sections of sunbeds on this massive beach. Again, it's a 5 out of 5. Number 3, quality of sea sand and cleanliness. The very well organised and maintained beach has gorgeous turquoise, clear, shallow waters. There is white golden sands as far as the eye can see, and it is soft on your feet. It's another 5 out of 5. Number 4, surroundings and scenery. The beach is surrounded by sandy dunes everywhere and 2 large Rui hotels. It's a 4 out of 5. The Beach Hunters' total marks for Playa Grande is a staggering 19 out of 20. Sadly, whilst we were on holiday here, I knocked the small lens to manual. and we had to delete hundreds of photos, and most of the filming is blurry. I hope it did not ruin your enjoyment of this Beach Hunter presentation, and if you did enjoy it, hit that subscribe button for more Beach Hunter. Coming soon, the best beaches on the Caribbean coast of Mexico. For more photos, information and videos, visit my Facebook page, The Beach Hunter, or my website, thebeachhunter.com, or my Instagram page, the_beach_hunter. Life is better at the beach.